How the hell I moved to Mumbai at 17 is literally the most asked question. I have been asked this question again and again and again, and today in this video I'm going to try to answer that question for you. I moved to Mumbai around 15 months ago. It was my lifelong dream to just move to Mumbai one day. A lot of times I felt like I wouldn't be able to move at all, and there were a lot of times where the chances of me moving to Mumbai one day were less than 1%. Since I've done it myself, so I think I'll be able to help you a little. So before that, I'm just gonna give you a quick introduction. Not gonna take much time. If any of these topics that you're seeing on your screen right now interest you, if you like watching such content, consider checking out my channel. Just go check it out, and if you like it, consider subscribing, because that would make my day. I wanted to give this video a little structure, but again, moving to a new city depends on a lot of things, like what do you want to move for, job, degree, or which degree you are doing, what profession you are in, how much are you earning. It depends on a lot of things. In this video I basically give you a more generalized approach which can basically be used, can be applied to any field, any degree, any job that you're doing, whatever reason that you want to move for, or whatever. It can basically be used in your personal, you just have to include your personal element into it. And so I've basically structured it into 5 steps. Okay, so let's just start. I'm just gonna stop blabbering and let's just start. Okay, first one is why. You cannot actually move to a new city without a actual real reason why you want to move. Yes, this is the strong base that you need to have, because if you don't have this, you're not gonna survive in a new city, because it is not easy. I don't know why people think that moving to a city is so cool and it's so chill. Even I used to think that, but the first 6 months can be really tough. So if you don't have a strong why, it can be really difficult to survive a new city. Because a lot of my friends really wanted to move to Mumbai as well, and we used to talk about we want to move to Mumbai, but they never had a reason why. They just wanted to move to Mumbai because everybody else is saying you need to move to Mumbai. And you know, a lot of my friends were just saying that they want to move Mumbai because everybody was saying that they want to move to Mumbai, and they were like, you know what, we should also move to Mumbai. And that will never work, because 90% of the time you won't be able to move, because it's not easy. It's not just a thing you just realize one day and you can just move. It's something that requires a lot of pre-planning, and it requires a lot of dedication, and you just want to have that, okay? And if you don't have a strong reason to have that, it's not gonna work. The why can be very simple also, that better opportunities, better culture, better people, better, you just want to start a new life. It can be anything, but it has to be a strong why. You have to get clear here. Just get clear why you want to do it. Second step is when. Okay, this is a very short, simple step. You just have to decide when you want to do it. That was very sure. Whatever I'm doing my graduation in is going to be in Mumbai, so that was very clear. So get a approximation of when you want to do it. Nothing complicated about this, just get a when, approximate when you want to do, which year you want to do, how old you would be. Now coming towards the third and the most difficult and the most big, and it's the vast step, okay? And this is where a lot of people don't follow and are unable to move to a new city. This is the most important step and also the lengthiest step. What is required, what is the plan? Okay, so this is basically, I would say, divided into 2 things. One is plan and one is pre-plan. Plan is basically doing research, okay girl, I'm telling you, moving to a new city, whatever you want to do it for, especially if you want to do it for studies or even for a job, research. Search the web, search Google, ask ChatGPT, search full of YouTube, search, research, okay? You do not go into it blind. It is just easier, and like all the information is available on the internet. Research, okay? Find, there's Quora, there's so many sites and so many YouTube channels telling you so many things that you need to know about your specific course. What are the requirements, what will be needed, what marks will be needed. So basically in the plan, I want you to research each and everything, okay? This can be everything that you need, okay? What is the plan? This is how you plan. So search for how many marks you will need, search for which colleges are there, search for what percentage you will require, search for how much money you will require, because moving to a new city is not inexpensive at all. It will take a lot of money, especially if you're moving to Mumbai. It's way more expensive than most of the other cities in India, so it can be very expensive. So search for how much money you will need. And now coming towards the basically plan. In plan there's research, and the other thing is requirements that you'll be having. So requirement includes your percentage. Okay, if you are trying to get into a college, the sad reality of India is that you need to have good marks. So marks that you'll be requiring, cutoffs you'll be needing, entrance exams that you'll be needing. Do not miss out on important details, important exams or important scholarship programs. So just research about it, find out the cutoffs, find out how much percentage you will be requiring, find all the requirements that you need. Okay, especially if there will be a lot of things even at the last moment, if you're especially taking an admission or something, that there are requirements like you need to have a Maharashtra domicile, you need to have this certification, you need to have your number on the Aadhaar card. That caused me a lot of problems. So find out the requirements, search and search. So research, take a lot of time, just research about it every single day, because I used to research about it day and night for weeks and days. Okay, I'm not telling you to go search about the city here. Okay, I'm not telling you to research the city, because when I came to Mumbai I hardly knew anything about the locals as well. So I'm not telling you need to know everything about the city. I'm just saying that you need to know everything that will be required for you to go to that city. Okay, you don't need to know anything about the city, you can go there and explore, but you need to know your requirements. About the second thing, which is the pre-plan, which is an important step that everybody skips, and it's literally the most important step. This is before the requirements. There are some things that you need to do to make sure that you move to a new city. For example, you need to learn how to cook, you need to learn how to take care of finances, you need to learn how to take care of a household, how to manage on your own. Okay, build trust with your family, break the news to your family, make it known that you want to move to a new city. Okay, so here basically I'm covering a few points, but it can be very subjective. But this is basically that not actual requirements, but these are unspoken requirements that you need to have. Like for example, your parents' approval. I think a lot of my friends struggled a lot with this. Even my parents were not very keen about it. They were, because my parents were basically could not say no to me, because they knew I had made it known for years and years that there's no way that I'm not moving to Mumbai after 12th. For my degree, I am going to Mumbai. That is my dream, and I made it known. Say it out loud. If you can't even say your dream, if you can't even say it out loud, how are you going to make it happen? Have the guts to say it. That's how you'll get the guts to do it. Okay, if you can't even say it, where will you get the guts to do it? Say it, make it known. Okay, keep saying it. Okay, maybe first time they'll be shocked about the idea, second time they'll be like, why does she keep repeating? Maybe they'll try to change your mind, but if you are firm, you can get to them to change their mind. So make it known that this is your dream. Okay, if this is your dream that you want to move to this city, make it known. This worked wonderfully for me, because I had made it known to my parents. Not everyone in the world, you don't have to speak out in the world, say to the world, but to my parents, that I'm going to Mumbai, I have to go to Mumbai, I want to go to Mumbai, that is my dream. And I would keep going on and on. I would explain them why I need to go to Mumbai. And you know what, you don't have to fight also, you can explain it. If they hear you, I know a lot of parents won't, but try to get them to understand why you want to do this. Okay, because I do come from a good city. I do come from Nasik, which is not like a village kind of thing, but it's a small city, and I had made it known why I need to do this, why there are better opportunities in Mumbai, why I want to move to Mumbai to be a little free. So I would talk to my parents, I would talk to my mom for hours, explaining her why I feel this need that I need to go to Mumbai. I used to talk to my dad, explaining, trying to get him on board for this, that this problem I'm facing, this problem I won't be facing in Mumbai. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to go there, and show it with proof. Okay, okay, I'll give an example. One of my friends was like, I want to go to Mumbai, and she was trying to get her parents on board that she wants to come to Mumbai. Okay, she wants to get admission and she wants to do a degree from Mumbai, but you have to back it up with proof. You have to show to your parents that you are capable of this and you will do anything for it. We used to study for hours and hours to just get that grade so I can get admission in a college in Mumbai, in a good college in Mumbai, so I can convince my parents to let me go. My parents saw that, okay? They saw how much hard work I was putting in. They saw how much effort I was putting in. So will your parents, okay? If you're doing for art, if you're like moving for art, for example, show it in your work. Try to show them that this is something that you're really passionate about, really serious about, and you really want to do it. Because my parents, when they saw how hard I was working, I didn't get very good marks in 12th. Like, I got lesser than I usually used to get, but my parents knew how much I had worked for it, how much effort and time I had put into it, on how much I was working to just fulfill that dream of mine to move to Mumbai. So they could not deny that, and they were like, you know what, she is putting in the work, she is putting in the effort, she really wants this and she's willing to work for it. They knew how much efforts I was putting in, and they let me go. They gave me that permission and they helped me as well. That would really help. Okay, it's like my friend that I was telling you about, she was failing in exams, she's not studying at all, she's hardly passing in exams, her percentage is just on the par. Her parents are not gonna let her go because she's not getting the marks, she's not putting in the hard work, she's not putting in the efforts to be able to get into a college in Mumbai. Thirdly is finance. If something that a lot of you might be struggling, I don't hope that, but if you are, save money. Start saving your money. If you can work somewhere part-time, try doing that. Try to earn money some way, or you'll understand the value of money. Because a lot of big issue for me also moving to Mumbai was a lot of financial issues, because Mumbai is really expensive and it's not gonna be easy. But basically, if you can somehow start earning money, like doing tuitions or something, or even if you start managing money, you will understand the importance of it. And save money, guys, save money, I'm telling you, because moving to a new city is expensive. Okay, no matter which city you are moving and shifting and settling down, it's going to be very expensive. You'll have to eat out, you'll have to give it to movers or packers, or just to get tickets and all. It's very expensive. So save money. I had been saving money for this so I could do it comfortably. So I would definitely say save money. This is the pre-plan. Okay, so get your parents on board, make it known that you want this, put your finances in place. And fourth one is show responsibility, because this is the time. If you are moving out of your house, especially if you are moving out of your house, this is the time you learn responsibility, you show responsibility. This is also how you tell your parents to trust me, I've got this. Okay, so what I used to do is basically I started cooking in my house. I hate cooking, okay, like I absolutely don't like cooking, okay, but I still was cooking every single day. My parents would never force me to cook, they never asked me to cook, but I was like, you know what, if I'm moving to a new city, I'll have to cook there myself. So I'm gonna be cooking here every day. I'm gonna show you that I am responsible and I am capable of doing that. I started taking over the finances, I was managing my own finances, so that just built the trust in my parents, that they trusted me that I could do this. They trusted that she can handle finances, she can go grocery shopping, she can cook her own food. So I'm basically telling you to grow the fuck up here, okay? Grow up, show responsibility to your parents that you are capable of doing this, you can do it, okay? Learn to drive, learn to ride a two-wheeler, because that's how you will tell your parents, okay, you can trust me, I have grown up now, I am taking responsibility, I'm a capable, responsible person who will be able to handle herself. Because in their eyes, you are just a kid. And know this, okay, your parents don't want bad for you, okay, they're just doing what's best for you. If they think you are capable and you really want this and you're putting in the effort, they will come on board. Okay, you just have to show it to them that you are capable. Now coming towards the last two steps which is kind of intertwined. Once you've got your requirements done, once you've reached your requirements, once you've got your pre-plan in place, you've pre-planned this, you've got your plan on place, what are the requirements, you fulfill those requirements. After that, this is the last step basically before you start, is how and where. Okay, how are you going to ship? Where are you going to ship? How are you going to settle? How are you going to get your stuff moved? Where are you going to get your stuff moved? How are you going to stay? Where are you going to stay? So this is basically how are you going to manage your rent? Where is the rent going to come from? So rent, stay, groceries, cooking, food, travel, college, which area are you going to stay with? Roommates? Are you going to work? Are you going to get a job? Where are you going to get a job? So basically job, basically ask both the questions, how and where. So like job, how are you going to do a job? How are you going to manage a job? And where are you going to do a job? Roommates, how are you going to get roommates? Where are you going to find these roommates? How are you going to manage with roommates? So basically how and where, about all these things. Travel, rent, stay, basically everything that you need for basic living there. How are you going to travel? How are you going to stay? How are you going, basically everything is on the internet and you can do this. Okay, I'm telling you, even if the odds look impossible right now, you can do this. Because for me, I'm telling you, my odds were less than like 0.1%. Okay, everybody kept telling me that you can't do this, it's not possible for you, like you just, it's just not possible for you. But if you are really adamant and if you really want this, you can do it. Okay, and okay, research about alumni's talk. Okay, research how you're going to do it. So research about colleges, courses. If you're basically, okay, so I did not move for a job, so I don't know much about it. I moved for my education obviously. So search about colleges, courses, alumni, talk to people who have already moved and their experience is going to tell you everything. Okay, their experience is gonna be way more important than anything in the internet. Search about friends that have moved there, talk to teachers, talk to your teachers. Okay, because a lot of my teachers gave me advice that I felt that was so stupid at that time, but actually end up helping me a lot. So I'm really thankful to those teachers. So talk to your teachers, talk to your friends, talk to your friends who have moved to another city or some other city, talk to your relatives, talk to people who are already in Mumbai. The more people you talk to this about, the more you learn. So research, talk to people, ask questions, be annoyingly curious. Okay, like be annoyingly curious, because that's the only way you're going to get this done. Okay, so be bold, go out there and ask questions. Okay, it's okay, maximum what they're going to say is that don't ask us questions, right? We don't want to answer, they won't answer the question, you didn't have the answer in the first place. So go ask questions. Okay, that's basically my advice. If you're scared and if you're lost and if you feel like you just want to give up, trust me, you are exactly in the right place, because everybody who did it is basically lost. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's basically, as long as you do it, you've got it figured out, dude. So basically just be firm that you want to do this, go after it, you can do it. So yeah, if you're scared, if you're lost and if you think that you can't do this, it's okay. Everybody felt that. I felt like that all the time. So it's okay. You basically means that you are doing the right thing. You're doing something scary, and it basically means that you are on the right path, honestly. I hope this was informative. That's basically it for this video. I think I planned it to be a little shorter, but it's okay. That's alright. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, because that would make my day. Okay, really, every subscriber really makes my day. So subscribe please. Okay, subscribe, like, share, comment, and let me know anything and everything. I would love to talk to you in the comments. That's all. You know I love you, right?